Hello and welcome to Study with Sudhir. This is your own digital classroom. Now, beyond class 9, 10, 11 and 12, we are kickstarting our series as far as Mission CUET is concerned, right? That will get you admission to one of the top colleges into the course of your choice in any of the universities across the length and breadth of our country, right? So, what we are going to do here on SWS is provide you with a lot of content, quality content on English, okay, which most of you will have to attempt the paper, as well as political science, my own subject. So in that sense, there's that comfort level. This particular video is on political science, politics in India since independence, a set of MCQs to test you. And along with the MCQs, I'll keep telling you. So it will be testing plus revision time for all of you. Okay, so subscribe to SWS if you are aspiring to crack the CUET this year. Also, I want to tell you that there are the CUET test papers which are available in two different bundles on the SWS app. The link is in the description box. Now, what is the difference? One is exclusively on English, 51 test papers prepared by Textbook, and I can tell you the quality is awesome. The quality is absolutely wonderful, fantastic. So 51 test papers if you want to choose only English, the domain, the necessary compulsory subject. But if you are looking for a combination of English, mathematics, economics, political science, history, and many other subjects, mass media, there are quite a few subjects. I myself have forgotten the list. There are over 400 papers. Over 400 papers, that's a separate bundle. If you're looking for, if your subjects is say English plus mathematics plus political science, let me just take as a random example, then you could choose the other where you will get access to over 400 papers combined of all the subjects together. So that is something which you can choose. So please go and have a look at it. I can tell you they are good quality papers prepared by Textbook. Okay, so that's another thing which you can look at. So let's get started with the this particular MCQ test on political science. Who was the MLA whose action led to the creation of the phrase Ayaram Gayaram? Have you heard about this phrase Ayaram Gayaram? Okay, what exactly does it mean? Basically, in fact, I should go to your NCERT textbook. Okay, I hope you have this particular textbook. On this, in my edition, it is page number 91. Okay. The expression Ayaram Gayaram, okay, it became popular in the political vocabulary basically because an MLA would be elected on the ticket of a particular party, वो छोड़ के दूसरी political party में शामिल हो जाता था, right? तो उसलिए वहां से ये चलन हुआ आयाराम गयाराम को एक तरह से mocking way में इसका इस्तेमाल होने लगा. So it essentially meant before the anti-defection law was introduced by the Rajiv Gandhi government in 1985, this was pretty common. And I remember in Haryana, the entire party virtually, almost the entire party virtually crossed sides. You know, लोगों ने एक पार्टी को elect किया. After election, they decided that हमको नहीं, हमको वहां पे ज्यादा better offer मिल रहा है. So you go and get, you cross over to the other party, which is completely defying and insulting the mandate of the people of that particular state or the country as the case may be. So what happened was in 1967, there was an MLA. Yahan pe correct option is Gaya Lal. This particular person, Gaya Lal, was an MLA in Haryana in 1967. He changed his party 3 times within 15 days. Congress से United Front, वापिस Congress, और फिर वापस यूनाइटेड फ्रंट में चले गए, राइट? ऑब्वियसली देयर मस्ट हैव बीन टेम्पटेशंस फ्रॉम बोथ साइड्स. सो वहां पर जब उन्होंने निर्णय किया कि हम यूनाइटेड फ्रंट को छोड़ के वापस कांग्रेस में आएंगे, द सेकेंड टाइम जाने के बाद वापस आएंगे, तो उस टाइम पे कांग्रेस के नेता राव बीरेंद्र सिंह ने कहा, ही ब्रॉट हिम बिफोर द प्रेस इन चंडीगढ़ एंड सेड गया राम इज नाउ आया राम. गया थे, अभी वापस आ गए. सो गया लाल actually became, I mean, that's how the phrase kind of became popular. So Gaya Lal's feat कि इसके ऊपर Gaya Ram, this thing, of course, in 1985, the constitution was amended to bring the anti-defection law, and it was further amended, I think, in 2003, if I remember right. So यहाँ पर the correct option is Gaya Lal. Okay. The plan that all senior Congress men should resign okay, from office to make way for young blood का मतलब खून नहीं, मतलब more young leaders को लाने के लिए. It was called the Indra Plan, the Congress Plan, the Kamraj Plan, or the Syndicate Plan. The correct option is C, Kamraj Plan. Kamraj was a senior leader from Tamil Nadu who was Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, right? And he was, in fact, there is a question related to that, तो मैं अभी से suspense खत्म नहीं करूंगा. A pretty senior leader of the Congress Party in the 1960s in particular. So यहाँ पे the plan that all the senior congressmen should quit and work for the party, okay, and allow more young people to come in. That was called the Kamraj Plan. One of Kamraj's path-breaking decisions as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu for school children was free textbooks. क्या उन्होंने free textbooks provide किए? Was that his decision? Midday meal scheme, free bicycles, or compulsory education for girls? The correct option here is B, the midday meal scheme, and this is considered a major path-breaking and pioneering idea कि आप you give them healthy, nutritious food when the children come to school. So it's also an incentive for children from poor families कि at least school जाओगे, so you will get free food also, right? A good nutritious meal in the afternoon, and that will also encourage students to go to school and study, right? So that was something which Kamraj, as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, introduced. In 1956, Lal Bahadur Shastri resigned. Lal Bahadur Shastri, who was then the railways minister, he accepted moral responsibility for what? Corruption, lack of facilities on trains, major railway accident, or political differences with Jawaharlal Nehru, who was then the prime minister. The correct answer is C, a major railway accident took place, after which Lal Bahadur Shastri resigned as railway minister. Which decade was labeled as the dangerous decade? 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. The correct answer is C, 1960s. And the reason for that is that 1962 में the Indo-China war happened. Nehru was very unwell for almost a year before he passed away in May 1964. And then there was a whole lot of flux. There were 2 years when Lal Bahadur Shastri was prime minister. He died under suspicious circumstances in Tashkent, in then USSR. Then Indra Gandhi took over, and then there was a lot of turmoil and turbulence within the Congress party. There was opposition to Indra Gandhi as prime minister. So there was a lot of things happening in the 1960s. Also, there was a feeling that after Nehru, whether after Nehru, Jawaharlal Nehru, कोई ऐसा नेता होगा जो कि पूरे देश को एक तरह से बांध के रख पाएगा, whether he or she would be able to hold the country together, whether the country will remain a democratic country, whether it will be able to fight issues of unemployment and poverty and development effectively. So there were all these kind of doubts which were cropping up, which is why 1960s was called the dangerous decade. मजा आ रहा है तो मजा आ रहा है, लिखो कमेंट्स में. The Congress led by the Syndicate. Now, the Syndicate was something which was opposed to Indira Gandhi after 1966-67, right? So, the Syndicate was called the Congress S, the Congress O, the Congress R, or the Congress K. It was called the Congress O, the Congress Organization. The Indira Gandhi group of the Congress at that time was called Congress R. Okay, so please remember this. This CM of Bihar, Chief Minister of Bihar, was against the use of English language. वे English, अंग्रेजी भाषा का विरोध करते थे. Who is this particular Chief Minister? Ellen Mishra, Jagjeevan Ram, Ram Manohar Lohia, or Karpuri Thakur? The correct option is D, Karpuri Thakur, who was, I think, Chief Minister of Bihar in the 1960s, if I remember right, or was it 70s? I think it was 60s. Let me just cross-check once again, just to be on the safer side. Karpuri Thakur, yes. No, he was Chief Minister of Bihar between December 1970 and 1971, June, and again between June 1977 and April 1979 when Janata Party was in power. So 1970s में he was Chief Minister of Bihar, the United Bihar, जो कि आजकल बिहार और झारखंड में विभाजित हो चुका है. Who among these was the founder of the Congress Socialist Party? Ram Manohar Lohia, C.N. Annadurai, Kamraj, or MGR? The correct option is A, राम मनोहर लोहिया। अगर आप में से कोई दिल्ली में रहता है तो राम मनोहर लोहिया अस्पताल से आप फेमिलियर होंगे। Who was India's deputy prime minister and finance minister when Indira Gandhi nationalized the banks in 1969? जब पूरे बैंक्स को नेशनलाइज किया गया तब भारत के उप प्रधानमंत्री और वित्त मंत्री कौन थे? मोरारजी देसाई, गुलजारी लाल नंदा, संजीवा रेड्डी और चरण सिंह। द करेक्ट आंसर इज मोरारजी देसाई, who went on to become the prime minister in 1977 during the Janata Party rule. Gulzari Lal Nanda was twice acting prime minister, the interim prime minister after Nehru's death and after Lal Bahadur Shastri's death. Sanjeeva Reddy from Anantapur district of Andhra Pradesh went on to become the president of India. Charan Singh became prime minister for a very brief while in 1979-80. C.N. Annadurai led the dash. What was the name of the party that C.N. Annadurai led in Tamil Nadu? This is not the party, this is the agitation. He led the DMK, anti-English agitation, anti-Hindi agitation, anti-Sanskrit agitation or anti-Telugu agitation. The correct answer is anti-Hindi agitation in 1965. That's why there is a lot of opposition to the use of Hindi in a state like Tamil Nadu. Which Congress president asked all the party MPs and MLAs to vote for Sanjeeva Reddy in the presidential election? Kamaraj, Nijalingappa, Indira Gandhi or D.K. Barua? The correct option is B. Nijalingappa was also the chief minister of Karnataka. Okay. D.K. Barua was Congress president and he made that famous statement about India is Indra and Indra is India. You know, seen as the ultimate thing in psychophancy. Psychophancy का मतलब चापलूसी करना कि आप अपने लीडर की इतनी तारीफ करें जो कि थोड़ी सी अनरियलिस्टिक लगे. Okay. तो यहां पर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज एस, निजलिंगप्पा. 12वां प्रश्न आपके सामने आपके स्क्रीन पर. इंदिरा गांधी कॉल्ड फॉर अ डैश ड्यूरिंग द प्रेसिडेंशियल इलेक्शन ऑफ 1969. कॉन्शियस वोट, माइंड वोट, हार्ट वोट और पार्टी वोट. शी कॉल्ड फॉर ए कॉन्शियस वोट कि आपके जो मन में है, दिल में है, उसके हिसाब से आप वोट कीजिए. कॉन्शियस का एक्चुअली दिल और मन इज नॉट द करेक्ट हिंदी ट्रांसलेशन, राइट? बट यू वोट अकॉर्डिंग टू व्हाट you think is the right thing to do, right? So conscious vote it was called. Who called the decision to abolish privy purses a breach of trust with the princes? Privy purse क्या होता था? यानी कि after independence you remember that there were lots and lots of kingdoms, private armies kingdoms like Hyderabad हुआ, like different Junagadh हुआ, Gwalior हुआ, etc., which were merged with the Indian Union by Sardar Patel, who was then the Home Minister of India. It was decided that each one of those princes will be paid what was called a privy purse by the government of India. That चूंकि हमने आपसे आपका राजपाट छीन लिया है and it has been made into a normal state within India, we will give you a certain amount of money to kind of maintain your lifestyle and for the rest of, because obviously अभी राजा है तो जाके वो किसी सरकार में नौकरी तो नहीं कर सकता ना, right? So that amount was given in 1969. She decided to abolish the privy purses, saying that, we are a democracy. We cannot have certain people who still behave like they are the Maharajas in the country, right? So everybody is equal. All citizens are equal. So privy purses were abolished. At that time, there was one particular person within the government of India who opposed, who said that the decision to abolish the privy purses was a breach of trust. यानी कि आपने promise किया था, लेकिन अब आप उस प्रॉमिस को तोड़ रहे हैं, राइट? राम मनोहर लोहिया, कामराज, इंदिरा गांधी और मोरारजी देसाई. द करेक्ट आंसर इज डी, मोरारजी देसाई. द अलायंस अगेंस्ट इंदिरा गांधी वाज कॉल्ड द ग्रैंड अलायंस, द न्यू अलायंस, द कांग्रेस अलायंस और द कांग्रेस ओ अलायंस. द करेक्ट आंसर इज ग्रैंड अलायंस. उसके ऊपर कार्टून्स भी बने हैं. आई थिंक आपकी किताब में एक कार्टून भी पब्लिश किया गया है. इंदिरा गांधी गेव हर गवर्नमेंट a dash orientation. Was it leftist, left-leaning, right-leaning, capitalist-leaning or communal-leaning? The correct answer is leftist-leaning. Leftist-leaning का मतलब है कि आप गरीब लोगों की तरफ झुकते हैं, उनके लिए कोई भी प्रोग्राम बनाते हैं, so that all your programs are tailor-made to uplift the poor from whatever condition they are. The Congress Working Committee adopted dash in 1967. Okay, in 1967, what was the program that the Congress Working Committee adopted? 20-point program, 10-year plan, 5-point program or 10-point program? The correct answer is D, 10-point program. What major event took place soon after the 1971 में जो elections हुए थे जिसमें इंदिरा गांधी came with the thundering majority? What major event took place? Indo-Pakistan War, nationalization of the banks, presidential election, okay, or emergency? Emergency happened only in 1975, right? Presidential election उससे पहले हो गया था. So the correct answer is Indo-Pakistan War to liberate East Pakistan and the creation of Bangladesh, which happened in December 1971. Which president's death led to the election in 1969? Zakir Hussain, B.V. Giri, Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy, or Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad? These two became presidents only in the 1970s. Okay, so the correct answer is A. Zakir Hussain, the third president of India after Rajendra Prasad and S. Radhakrishnan. Who was president of India at that time? B.V. Giri was the vice president. Who was the vice president of the Congress party when Jawaharlal Nehru died in May 1964? Kamaraj, Gulzari Lal Nanda, Lal Bahadur Shastri, or was it Morarji Desai? The correct answer is Kamaraj. He was the president of the Congress party when Jawaharlal Nehru passed away in 1964. The last question. Non-Congressism was a strategy to topple the Congress party. Who gave it this name? Kamaraj, Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy, Ram Manohar, R.M. Lohia hoga, not N. Ram Manohar Lohia, or was it Morarji Desai? The correct answer is Ram Manohar Lohia. With this, we come to the end of this particular test and explanation session for political science to prepare you for CUET. More such sessions coming up. Chahiye to bataiye so that we can prepare more, right? And hope to kind of spend this journey, travel on this journey with you as far as political science is concerned. So all of you who are aspiring to join a BA Honors Political Science course in, say, let's say Delhi University or Banaras Hindu University or many of the good universities in the country, get connected with SWS, spread the word, share the video, and definitely subscribe and stay connected with SWS. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. Jai Hind.